no love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the streets. Y'all take ministry. Just in the beach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. Instead we $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. Did I say when I'm, you know I'm ignorant.
Season 6 is almost.
I'm at my house party acting. Tell him I guess that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed, but I'm a friend. I sin. I feel like a boss. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who.
At least, kung di makabot si Clear book si Engine Ronaldo kung sa 8 o 7.
Kalaban lang niya kasi
A beautiful look from
Eric, ay si Archie. Gawin siya kay Archie, Subit. Eldora. Eldora.
Archie? Ooh.
Mabot kayo sa mga 5 si Archie, di ba? 6. Sila siguro siya ito. Basig mga 7. Tama kay Fleein by 7, by Skyla to.
O kasi nag-trap lang. Hindi ba, mabot lang galit.
Wala, gipiin na rin yung kanan yung kalaban. Hindi na din ako niya.
Laban mo, Rome? Ay, dahil sila pa.
Wala, karon. Antay ka, Rome, naka-ensayo na. Gubert, kira na tribut Gubert, era.
Grabe na yun.
Okay, si Rome, kasal na kayo mga kalaban, wala rin simple nga kano, mga ading ka lang ba? Hindi nakasundo naman simple nga kano. Matay lang yung Gubert sa anak, parusog na mga simple. Sa 2021, yung goals na, minisip yung goals sa 2021, no? May nato, no? Video kayo.
Wala, oy.
Makatingan na. Yan eh, sila po guys, kasal kayo.
Di ko ito 2021, yung manguha ng paula ito pero makita nyo yung player na taas ang draw call dito ba?
Karoon guys, na yung call ron.
Player ito, sila dito Tagum. Pag mapasok, foul! Bad report, pag ikaw mapahulan.
Skip kids, skip zanabin. Pwede skip?
Sayang, dapat nasa top 4. Lagi kasi ito itong last day ba?
Sulod siya ron, di ba rin last season?
Hagbong yun. Sulod siya sa play-in.
Look at now, and let's go straight over to the side.
Thanks, Brian.
Swerte siya, kaya ka-play-in, kasi Japit. Mas masukat siya oras. Katong regular players nga mga 5:30. Di mo, hindi na idola, ipag-out sa office.
So, no?
Oo. Diretso, kaya na playing isa na yan. Ang playing, 7-8 na. 7-8 na yun.
Pasalon sa ginayang misis. Pasalon si misis niya, daton si itong bata yun eh. Mga isa ka oras, 2 ka oras, huwag na magpasalon ba eh.
Dili sa ito kala Eric.
Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021 is...
Rick, matayin na Rick.
Ninong bitaw ka.
Ninang bitaw ka. O kumita na yun sa ninang guy. Bili-bili na sa... yung anak.
Oops, circle. Oh.
Diyan nga, ay, hindi na dapat na ginawa.
Sa minidire? Mali, manidire ba eh? Tama ba eh? Ay. Naglaban ako ng Petrek. Pero niya ako.
Oo, sa first game na ako. Lima na rin.
Sige mo, bakit sa diyan mo? Okay, di ba? Alright, good luck, bro.
Fifth season in the...
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, we've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And Boston calls time here. He's checked in for Brunson. The Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability. Doncic outside. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Brown with it. Now Doncic defending. Brown against Doncic. Outside Tatum. Takes a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy is a sensational shooter. It doesn't take a lot of separation for Jason Tatum to put it in the basket.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Williams misses. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. The open shot, Doncic, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
And, of course, Brown has talked about his love for strategy and chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Doncic outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Tatum. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock, pounded by Tatum. Doncic against Smart, and it's Doncic on the drive.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Brown can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
4-3. Bullock's shot is off. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Bullock. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's Brown on the wing. Last game with 30. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Another shot. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside Tatum from downtown. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter.
This guy just excels in the open court. Ntilikina relishes fast break opportunities.
Boston trailing. Brown with it. So versatile on offense. Averaging around 23.5 points per contest. And the bucket is good.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Brown into the lane. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Powell right side, uncovered. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. 4:07 left to play in the first quarter. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Tatum. Outside Williams. Back to Tatum. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Brunson. Ball's going up the court. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And it's Tatum missing. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Williams. Puts up a three. A rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Brown passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Doncic. Again, Dallas.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Marcus Smart. Also Derek White out there. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Williams in at the 4. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Brunson with it. Now Horford defending. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Smart grabs the miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
White, the pass to Smart. Left side, Williams. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
White, the pass to Horford. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Now here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Dinwiddie against White. Pass to Bertans. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams' shot is good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Kicks it out to Bertans. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Now here's Horford. The kick out to White. Back to Horford. Kleba with a steal. Outside Brunson to the wing on the left. And it's Kleba off the drive. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
On the take. Here's Smart. The kick to Tatum. Outside White. Goes back up. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Oh, got a piece of it. Dive for it. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Some tough defenders on this list. The steal leaders among point guards since the break. 5th on the list, Marcus Smart.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risk. They do all of that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending, aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
Williams on the wing to the paint. Kleba with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 11 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Smart against Brunson. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brunson against White. Smart outside. Pass to White. Back to Smart. Now here's Williams. Outside Tatum. Horford inside. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Horford can't hit.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Dallas calls time here. Different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Bertans. Green comes in for Ntilikina. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Brunson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Knocks him down from distance.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Williams. Here's Nesmith. Out to the right wing. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Doncic. Hold the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Doncic has got 12 points.
But Luka Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Williams. Out to Horford. Outside White. Drive by Brown. Horford for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's good for 2. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Out to Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, a sizable 18-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of it, Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 steals. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Ntilikina in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
The Celtics shooting around 41%. Pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Kick out to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
It's good on the putback.
Well, Marcus Smart has a knack for understanding where missed shots are going to come off, and he's got the vertical to get on the glass. Nice.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. The Celtics in second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
The kick out to Brunson. Doncic against Smart. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Williams. And the basket is good. Williams has got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age. That's really striking.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. It's stolen away. Oh, deflected. Doncic against Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green is checked in. It's stolen by Smart. Going all the way to the rack. And then Tatum slams it in.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Doncic against Smart. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
For 3, Powell, who's locked in, drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, coming into the league, Dwight Powell didn't have this shot. Now he is dependable from the perimeter.
And the shot goes. Brown's got 9.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Williams. They grab their own miss.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Tatum, driving to the basket, finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Smart against Doncic. Pass to Bullock from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Doncic. And Boston calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Tatum. And now let's take a look at the shooting guard position. How about the most efficient scorers since the All-Star break? Jaylen Brown is 2nd. 3rd is Jalen Brunson.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Smart. And both free throws good for Brown. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Dinwiddie against Brown. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. And a missed layup. Deflects the pass. The Celtics shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Brown with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Free throw good. Brown. And over his career, Greg, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Brown. 13 points in the game. Now Williams. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What? All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Derek White, Nesmith out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Daniel Tice, and it's Horford in at the 5. Out to the wing. Pass to Nesmith. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Back to Tice. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks leading. The 3. Boston with a rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
A different look for Dallas. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Bullock, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Green. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game." We'll see if they can pull it off. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Brown passes to Williams. Brown with it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Smart against Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And they're on the run. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. There's the drive. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Doncic against Brown. It's Doncic with a drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. And Dallas calls time here.
Mavericks timeout call.
You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Boston's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Williams on the wing for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 3. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Offensive rebound. Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Doncic against Smart. Doncic up top. Here's Powell. No good. And Boston going the other way now.
2 minutes.
Williams on the wing. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jaylen Brown has a ton of upside, and he shows it with his passing ability there.
Smart against Doncic. shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Brown. And Dallas calls time here. They lead by 5. 1:37 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
He really had some extra special sauce going on tonight. I mean, he was just rising up, throwing it down again and again. I mean, he was wearing out that basket. I love, though, how he made the defense look completely ineffective.
Wow, that's good.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Brown against Doncic. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. And he converts the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Smart against Doncic. To the left side wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
And Williams drops them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Powell outside. Doncic left side. From outside the arc. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Pass to Tatum. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Pure from three-point range.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so the Mavericks take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Lamang guys no good. Kung wala pa, wala ba? Ako na biyot ako ba? Pag-zone kita ni mag-zone ba? Yan eh.
Wane. Pre.
Basta ayaw Ferdinand. Wala na, kasi sa'yo ma-reset niya.
Paano mo? Sige, ito na ako.
Hey. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sending preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all these money, but that could probably never rhyme. And still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it up. You play with me once and
kahit. Anak. Kaya ako nakuha itong tambak at nakatukoy ng takbo ba yan. Wala lang dami. Napaling over, monggot. Pagpusyon na lang ata. Napaling mo dito. Ilan ang rating? Beverly there. Hindi, mag-print na pala iba. Lang yun, ang salaman di ko akong print ba? Ay, ate ko. Ang to. Tingnan ang sugat o pagmuga. Parang ano mga tao na rin. Madyaan mo mga shooter right.
Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner bow. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name up who got a better flow, cause she can hang it up just like a telephone. Sneaking up with the body on. TK, let it come see it. Friends that help make it come treat it. Still make it come. I want the loot in the machine out. Jury be called like the temperature zero. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavenly, then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know. And I got it on my own stand.
Next weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's an all-new event. Power Up. It's a unique atmosphere with 5-on-5 gameplay and awesome prizes, so don't miss out. Meanwhile, it's time to crown the new champions of the city. So head to Rival Day and see if your affiliation is the best affiliation. That's it for me. I'll see you at level 40.
The Timberwolves clearly know how to dress off the bat.
Thank you, Kevin.
Master na puro 5 siguro mga pa-default match. Ako subunya mo to, sila sa libo to. Bagal dili sa Japan by round. Pag naligo, ikudaan ta. Dili kay bay, ganun na. Kamak kay kay Philippines. Kamak man kay kay. Ano kay dili man. Dagan na plastic disc. Dagan plastic disc. May win 1 and win 2, win 3, win 10, win 3. Isa ko ba isa? Kaya pindi niyang kain? Dua? Dua. Yes. Tulun na mo ako. Tulun na. Pag-upat na ako ron. Ikaw rin? Upat. Yawas kita, mag-abot na rin. Or, magkukulun. Kaya pindi mo dito mo, apay. Kaya na mag-apay mo yun, pildi. Bus lang, pildi ba? Gusto na rin yung matibay? Tingin tayo. Nagsarap na muna tayo. Ang katsit, para sa kina? Pag katsit. Sa, narik. Wala, sunod-sunod na ba ko? Pero sa mga ganyan sa description niya. Wala, ako yung magbasa ko. Wala, yung undan ako dito pa rin. Oo, para si Kylo, kay basketball player. So, ang katsit. Ambot mo, di ba? Nagkakaroon dito. Dahil yun ang settings sa mga online player kay no-hedge or catch-hedge. Sinautor mo ako. Yung lang naman catch-hedge niya mag-isip. I-share niya. Ay, sumpay, bang live niya na.
Utah's Quinn.
Bangko lah. Bangko na kumano ya. Mayo no kaya mag-sales to. Nakatuon ni Jay. Yawa pa din. Sila gani, na-open sila. Report sila to na. Bawa sa lagi, nag-report. Sali ang birthday. Ko ini class day. 9 day. Yawa na yun. Gawin ko nito sali ko guys. Nakaroy na ako sinali na wala rin. Game 5. Alabaran ko rin ako si Jobs. Ako, binigyan sa lang. Si Jobs, kaya madulungan takan? Si Jobs, kaya madulungan. Eh, lagi mo ko simulan ko eh. Hindi namin laban na kay wala gana. Kirik yung kubuha to. So tayo eh. Mapugnan na doon niya mobile play pero papugnan niya mo itong play nga kon. Darap pa kitang murat ba niya. Magdala yung option ba? Hindi na siya behind the back na. Hindi na siya behind the back. Online na po yan. Talaga. Nasi ka niya eh. Suging bomb si Diri. Simulan to eh. Pang Facebook eh. Palakan mo, Paul. Kaya wag mo pa mo lang ito lang ang reverse daw. Okay, mag-shooter mo kick out. Kabawit lang sa ano. Buhay na sa registration. Mana dengan itu ah? Apik hindi po. Apik kumukulatahan. May kita balik sampai ko niya to pakagat sa mga tulog kay pa ko namin 20 tanan ba. 20. Pagkaputo port, pareha po ni pilitan ng do. Kami tulog ni Sali, ni Opio. Apik ko naman. Kuyawan ba tayo? Samba na ko. Wala na ka nang may klaro po. Balik.
Snyder is what
a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Jared Vanderbilt.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Edwards. Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. High post, Gobert. He feeds it to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Minnesota. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Here's Vanderbilt. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. We're about 1 minute into the first. Russell kicks to Prince. Towns in the corner. It's stolen by Gobert. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Utah's ball. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
So the Timberwolves called their first time. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And Utah making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Mitchell to the inside. Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Beverly. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Here is Edwards after Rudy Gay's bucket. Edwards inside. Good work defensively by Gay.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to O'Neal. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Stolen by O'Neal. Driving inside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Take a look at the Jazz. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, there's Minnesota, just a couple spots back.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Prince, the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And that one drops.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Edwards finds Russell. Out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Prince outside. Rebound, Utah.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Down low and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the pass to Okogie. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big...
You got guys who are continuously making...
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Got Naz Reid. Malik Beasley out there with McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Reid. and smooth. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And one thing about Nasri, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Shot clock at 6. Keeps it alive. Beasley with the rebound. The Timberwolves trade. Okogie, the pass to Reed. There's Okogie. Back to Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Beasley with a clean look. Kept alive. Minnesota controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And folks, he did not luck.
My goodness.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now here's Beasley. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Okogie. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Right block shot. The shot is good off the backboard. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Okogie. Here's Noel. Wide open. Okogie misses. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Minnesota leading by 3. Mitchell outside. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Gomez, he's checked in for Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in. Now, here is Russell. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Kicks it out to Gay. Hernan Gomez passes to Gay. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, when Beverly plays with that kind of energy, it's infectious. Sprinting the floor like that, an example of that energy.
Right wing. O'Neal against Russell. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. to end the drought. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Jazz trail by 9.
Team foul.
Clarkson goes in to the right side. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Here he goes. Hernan Gomez kicks to Clarkson. Back to Hernan Gomez. The Jazz with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. What a start it was for Karl Anthony Towns. He had 14 points. And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Avdia and Hachimura in the forward position. Clarkson is out there with Conley, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Driving in. The pass to Beverly. From the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Conley to the paint. O'Neal passes to Conley. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
And the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Now here's Towns. He's got 14. Russell dishes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
The drive by Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 8. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Edwards, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Down low, it's stolen by Edwards. And here we go, fast break. Towns has got it.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Utah calls timeout, and Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Enjoy their collegiate experience.
And the Jazz with some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Torian Prince. Beasley's checked in for Edwards. And Okogie subbed in for Russell. Here's Okogie. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball game.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Beverly against Gay. Pass to Reed. For 3, Okogie. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, they've also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Okogie. 7 points in the game. Reed misses. Beverly against Mitchell. No good with the layup. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a change for the Timberwolves. Noel's checked in. Utah calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's not been as efficient this month as he had been earlier. Take a look at his true shooting percentage, and it'll show that he's gone a little bit frosty. Maybe tonight he can get that touch back.
Now here's Beasley. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And stolen by Gay. It's deflected. To the inside. Pascal kicks to Gay. And he drives in and finished off by Gay.
So comfortable finishing on the move. It's very rare to see Gay off balance on his drive.
Beasley outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Here's Mitchell. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 14. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Minnesota, Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Noel in at the 2. Stolen by Reid. Haskell with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Beasley with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Beasley, the pass to Reid. Here's Noel. Beasley outside. Passes it to Reid. Shot clock at 5. Here's a Kogi. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Throws it up high. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
It's Beasley on the wing. The pass to Okogie. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Eric Haskell.
Timberwolves substitution.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Good on the bucket.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Beverly. And here's Prince outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. Over to the left wing. And Beverly kicks to Towns. Prince in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Now O'Neal. Takes it inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mitchell passes to Hernan Gomez. Got a piece of it. Here's Okogie. Towns at the elbow. Prince in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Passes it to Towns. Here's Okogie. Back to Towns. Prince outside. Here's the pass to Russell. Right side, Edwards. Here's Russell. He's covered by Gay. Prince wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Out to Russell. Pass to Towns for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Gay passes to Mitchell.
Remaining in the game.
Gay scanning before. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 17. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal kicks to Hernan Gomez. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he did a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Karl Anthony Towns.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Prince in the corner. To the middle. Here's a Kogi. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Connects from three-point range.
Well, you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And understanding where to run to in transition. Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Prince outside. Outside, Towns. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Kyung, malin up Kyung, dulu tak Kyung.
Everybody watch you and God gonna watch me. He be looking over me. I got so much good luck for you cover me. And I'm rich now, so arrange over me. On my 12 years ahead like a government. I don't do I'm a 54 show now, bring out many men. It's real as that black, I'm headed set. Bring it dark to the 5 like I'm headed it. And I know you talking down on it.
We're back. It's a new episode of NBA2K22.
The 2022 WNBA season is tipping off today with all 12 teams in action this weekend.
And whether you're on last gen or current gen, you can enjoy all aspects of the WNBA. You can jump into a quick game, grind through a playoff bracket, or control a franchise and build your dream team. There is something for everyone.
But exclusive to current gen is the W, where you can start your own WNBA career and become a legend in the league.
For more on that, here's some 2K TV tips to help get you started.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. And we've got just...
All right, BA.
Manako ka ni, 3 ka ha.
Practice mo. Dating ko sa paggawa kasi.
Kung mapildi ka,
Adjust sa pag-basic.
kung mapildi ka, pareha mo sa si Pet-Pet. So na mo sa 4 of 5. Pwede sa competition na lang ni Jobs. Boring. So either way, lagi masugatan mo si Jobs kung siya rin si Archie.
Ipolos. Dapat din na mapilan doa. Gani ka boy gilig kayo no?
Ay, gusto niyo mo katong magsigpang hanta o magsigpang fadeaway. Power mo yun. Ang magitudugo. Ako, paninamutan na ako masaya sinali para bilis siya na kalaban. Para ka naman si Kyle kay kaya pagkamay.
Ganun.
Pero si Kyle, gapon ko.
Mas kitawag ba eh? Di ba kung isabayan na diba? Gusto ko kung inak-inak.
Basta gawag, gagit. Basta ginusipinsa ba?
Di pag idula-dula, ito ko gawa ang dula diba? Pagkuha ng ko. Sabayan sa sumitsin naman din ang darap.
Di ko taga na siya. Kaya hindi man ito magawas yung birthday man.
Default. Palos na default siya. Hindi man default. Parang mali ako. Ako.
Pagsanay ka ito ba karong? Nakalay ba lang direct mga tayo vaccination card? Pagdali vaccinated?
Wala.
Ay, kailangan. Ha?
Well, Rudy Gobert is accustomed to getting over.
Di mo magkasa kay Groplano ba? Kung may vaccinated, yaw mo.
Okay, no choice. Halaga man to.
Depende.
Laag? Panlaag lang?
Laag pa, laag purposes lang.
Isod kayo kagawas na eh.
Vaccination card bro?
Kuha na lang.
Actually, yun nila, ang mga...
Kung hindi ka mag-vaccination, katong swab, siguro, pwede mo siguro. Mahal na gaya no?
Gamit no, vaccination na lang. One-time payment no? Pero yun naman sila, pag sa kanyang grupo lang, di mo kapag ng vaccination.
Dara lang tayo sa...
Pag ticket lang yun ba, pag sa aeroplano, ako lang upon purchase ha. Pero syempre, sila to kang Manila or Cebu, kasi hassle mo.
Sana pong mga atuan mo na kuhan, establishment.
Gani. Sa Davao Tagum, okay naman, di ba? Basta yun.
Burrito na Eric Roberta.
Yan ang burrito.
Mura nagsibulok.
Bakit kayo?
Oo, nagsibulok.
Ikaw po, gwapo.
Isagtiwan nga siya, shooter kasi pagkitiwan na.
Gani no. Dire kay kung may expectation na ako, pero tanto lagi. Mga ko, pero ako tanong Dallas.
Napalitan ng kita ulo. Dapat mo ba? Ito na matara. Busy pa. Wala giling yan. Wala kami ngayon. Turulaan.
Hindi ako pagabi makaadto.
Ako, labanan mo. Nanang ka rin sipot. Kaisa na dito.
Kaya ako pa na schedule.
Misfit. Ay, siguro niya, no? Niya, no? Uli.
Monday na lang ang season. Ay, sige, ko ako.
Wait, Monday yung tato ba? One tato ka. Diba tato sa aligari ba? Hindi, naglaan. Pangyo mo na. Parang kami dati.
Ito rin ako sinuschedule ni Okyo Rome. Daud.
Kopi karon mga pagdito ko di ba? Ang mga si Dream ipot ang bilis.
Dapat lagi dili sa wala lang di kay istorya kay Ni mo siya doon.
Yung after no ipot ang bilis.
Maging mo schedule?
Oh, wala schedule.
Nalasan ni Jackson na namin. Ito tama, Eric sila nakuha. Mayroon sa mga Ay, ako na nga. Nakamurang whiteboard na lang, no? Oo. Pero ako apoy drum.
Mayroon sa gyapon?
Pila naman daw pagpakuha doon eh. Kapoy, 15. Marasa rin yan eh.
May darang.
Bantog lang, 100. Bakit ko schedule ni ano eh? Default sige magduha ni Jack. Ha? I-default silang duha. Default sila ni Okyo? Gano'n. Schedule.
Overlooked. He said, quote, when you...
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert. With the clock winding down.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Gobert with a block. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Gobert. Got it.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Wow, that's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
There's the three. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Back to Doncic. Over Conley. again, Dallas.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Here's Powell. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 8.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Mitchell against Doncic. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gay's checked in for Utah. And Dallas also making a switch. Ntilikina's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Mitchell misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
For 3, Powell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Powell. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Right side, Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Mitchell against Powell. Mitchell drives in and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Gay. And there's the drive. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
And even playing in Utah, Donovan Mitchell has earned national.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can.
Saying all the right things, Grant. Mitchell putting the team first.
Growing up around pro baseball with his father working in the majors, Mitchell saw how those stars carried themselves.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. Clarkson and Bogdanovich with 2 and the 3. And it's Gay in at point guard. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. Brunson passes to Dinwiddie. Kleber outside. To the right side. He takes it in. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's the break. It's stolen by Bertans. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Utah trailing here. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Gobert. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Here's Ntilikina. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Up top, Kleber. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's O'Neal. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. O'Neal's got 6.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Brunson passes to Kleber. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Gay outside. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Gay against Brunson. Driving in. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
For the Jazz. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for O'Neal. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Gay. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney Smith comes in for Bertans. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And Dallas with a change here too. Doncic checked in. Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And Doncic, here we go. Will it go? That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 14 points for him.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Conley. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it for the Jazz. House, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Gay subbed in for Conley. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell into the lane. Good D by Doncic.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Doncic. The 3, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah leading. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Gay against Dinwiddie. Back to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Pascal. The three is up. The Jazz again can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Mitchell against Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Outside Pascal. Pass to Gay. Three-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
For Dallas, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Powell for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Pascal. Back to Mitchell. Whiteside with it. Mitchell up top. Wide open look. It's good if it goes. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 assist. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Outside for Mitchell, from the arc, drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 21 points in the game.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
That's good from Doncic. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. With 1 on the clock. Outside Mitchell. Up and over Doncic. And they recover it to the paint. O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Finney-Smith checked in for Kleba. Good on the second one. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Doncic outside, going inside, and Doncic with the jam.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
To the left wing. Here's Gay. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gay's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Out to Powell. Puts it up. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 5 rebounds in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. And he drives in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Gay, the pass to Gobert. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. No one covering. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Driving inside. And Gobert with a block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's O'Neal. Now covers. Gay against Dinwiddie. Gobert no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Pascal comes in for O'Neal. And it's House in for Gay. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Utah calls time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Different look for Utah. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Conley subbed in for House. Utah calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And another miss by Utah. Dallas has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Ntilikina. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Conley with the ball, and it's Bertans picking him up. Right side, the pass to Conley. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Whiteside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
And Brunson, here we go. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Conley can't cash it in from close range. Brunson against Conley. Outside Brunson. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Gay in at the 1. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Doncic. Takes it inside. Tries again. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. Gay outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Now here's Powell. Doncic on the wing. Defended by Gay. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Right side, Mitchell. On the money from 12 feet away. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Gay against Doncic. And he got the whistle, and they're not happy with the call here. The coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, you've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Here's Powell. Second chance effort. Doncic outside with the drive. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Powell's got 21 points in the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Doncic, here we go. It's blocked by Gobert. Now Gay, pass to Gobert. Gay outside. The three from Mitchell. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defense. He's given up no easy looks.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Mitchell against Doncic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
That's his second.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Here's Doncic. Powell for three. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Doncic outside. And there's the drive, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Powell, left side. Another one falls for Dallas.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Mitchell against Doncic. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded, no good with a layup. It's Doncic with a drive, again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Bogdanovich. And looks like an illegal pick was set against the ref's attention.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Doncic. Up to Powell to tie it up. It falls. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
That one goes. Count it.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And Doncic, here we go.
Jazz ball. Royce O'Neal. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he nails it!
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing." Guys, we'll see if they're up to the task.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Can't cash it in. Stolen by Dinwiddie. The open shot, Doncic. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Timeout called, the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Gay outside. Fires from deep. Wow! Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. So Dallas will get the first possession. And away we go here with overtime. At the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. Rudy Gay out there with Mitchell. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Double team on Mitchell. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Just 4 to shoot. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Doncic with it. Drives to the hoop. 13 feet out. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst. You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Doncic finds Powell to the inside. And they pick up 2. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Ntilikina. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Mitchell misses. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6 from the floor during this overtime session. And here's Doncic. Out to Powell from behind the arc. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Gobert inside. Now covers. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Doncic against Gay. Here's Doncic from deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
3-pointer O'Neal. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
First team foul.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Now Doncic. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Timeout called, the Jazz. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in OT. Here's O'Neal. And the miss. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we stepped up together, play good defense, and it was a great.
All right, Allie, thank you. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and
They'll make it come treat it. Still make it come. I want the Louis in the machine out. Jury be called like the sun, which is 0. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavenly then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Stay in Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Stay in Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go.
First up, customize your My Player, set your abilities, and choose your takeovers. Then, hop into some games. And as you continue to play, not only will your skills increase, but so will your visibility.
Chemistry will also develop as you.